Hi, this is Baz from 36db, and this is a walkthrough of our progressive house environment. This specific environment contains sounds and production techniques that are inspired by artists such as Gregor Tresher, Guy J, Rodriguez Jr., Funk Devoid, and Peter Dundov, amongst others. Let's look at the drums. As always, 36db drums come in two formats. Pattern-based, for those who like to work with drum racks with patterns, and individual drum tracks. The 36db Progressive House drum kit features 16 unique custom samples and effects. The Progressive House drums channel strip features saturation, EQ, multi-band compression, and the glue compressor. All mapped to macros for you to customize and tweak to your own drums. And lastly, for the drums, we have the Cats and Dogs loop. This is a classic house kind of shuffle groove, which really adds momentum to the groove of the track. Let's take a look at the instruments. First up, we have the classic wood bass from our TX-81Z. This was sampled over 5 octaves in 3 different velocities to really give you that authentic sound from the original hardware. Next up, we have the prog bass. This was created using the wavetable synth. Let's take a look at the synths. The first synth is the Good to Know synth. This was created sampling our Future Retro XS semi-modular synth, again over 5 octaves. Next we have its Not in Tune synth. This is using analog and utilizes 2 Max for Live LFOs. Now we have another Future Retro XS synth sample. This is again over 5 octaves, and this also contains saturation, compression, the filter delay, and a reverb. Next up, we have the 36db Big Verb Bass. This is made using analog and contains EQ and a 36db Mod Verbs multi-effect, which adds movement to the reverb tails. Now we come to the 36db Off the Hook lead sound. This is a cool, detuned, aggressive wavetable sound that has lots of modulation to really give it some character. It also has EQ and a 36db Echoes of Echoes delay and sidechain compression to really give energy to the sound. As always, this is mapped to macros, so you can really get in there and tweak the sound to develop the track as we show in this environment. Let's look at the samples. The 36db Progressive House environment contains multiple vocal samples. The first being the ProgVox 1. This is a heavily gated and processed vocal sound that really adds to the mix. Next, we have the ProgVox EFX. This is a very granular treated and stretched vocal. That's very interesting. Next, we have a few variations of the Prog Monk Vox. These are all heavily treated again, quite reverby, but really add to the track. Our last samples are a selection of LFO sounds that add tension to the mix. These were all created using our modular rig. Let's look at the effects. The 36db Progressive House environment contains 3 return channels. Channel A is the loopy chorus delay. Channel B is the out of space comp verb. And channel C is the 36db space particles delay. Finally, we have the 36db Progressive House master channel. This contains the glue compressor, a main and side EQ to add width, a second glue compressor with a different ratio, and a limiter. Every 36db sound comes as an instrument rack or track preset with MIDI, which can be auditioned in the Ableton browser. This opens up the modular aspect of our environments, allowing you to drag and drop instruments into other 36db environments or your own productions. show the true flexibility of our 36dB environments, we came up with another idea showcasing all of the sounds featured in this progressive house environment. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to check out some of our other walkthrough videos of other 36dB environments. See you next time.